Rachel Leviss misses her friends at Vanderpump Rules. We have Phaedra Parks, who's currently in talks to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta after Kenya Moore exited the show. And then we have Real Housewives of New Jersey. Is there a cash shakeup coming? Because Melissa thinks there should be, and Teresa's speaking out about it. So let's get it, get it, get it. You're listening to No Filter with Zach Peter, your go-to source for all the latest pop culture and reality TV tea, served fresh all week long. Now, let's dive in. Hi, guys. Sorry today's episode. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Sorry, today's episode's a little coming out a little later than usual. It has. I know I have a podcast called Disaster Daters, but I feel like my life has been a disaster these past several days. I feel like I'm getting sick. I'm coming down on something. My body is just so fucking exhausted. I was at the hospital until like midnight last night. My grandfather was admitted into the ICU, and we're kind of just waiting on updates right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, prayers, everything will be okay. It's not looking too promising, but yeah, it was a really late night, and I had to have really, really hard, difficult conversations with my team this morning because work has been stressful, and there are like fires at work that are coming up every day right now. And as I kind of told you guys, I was seeing someone, and now I'm no longer seeing someone. That happened over the weekend, and then it's been one thing after another, and I'm fighting very hard to just pull it together every day right now. I feel like my body is just so exhausted, and I had to get up early, and I went to go tape Don't Let It Stew with Chef Stew this morning, and I went to tape the Pop Report right after that, and then I came right back. I took the dogs out to potty, and here we are taping No Filter. So we do have a new episode of Disaster Daters that is out right now. We have Bruno Alcantara. Some of you guys may know him from RuPaul's Drag Race. He's in the pit. I don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I feel like that's terrible to say considering my guest is from RuPaul's Drag Race. But he's on RuPaul's Drag Race. He's this really hunky Brazilian dude. We have him in studio. It's a fun episode. It's out now, so you can tune into Disaster Daters to get all the updates. So thank you for supporting me and showing up day after day and with all the 3 podcasts. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the Pop Report on YouTube. I know you guys love No Filter content here on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, definitely go and subscribe to the Pop Report. There's a link in the description below, or if you go on the YouTube channel, we are trying to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. That way we can really kind of pick up some momentum. I think we're halfway there right now. So if you can help us hit that 1,000 mark on the Disaster Daters YouTube channel, if you're loving Disaster Daters, or sorry, not Disaster Daters, Pop Report. We don't have a Disaster Daters YouTube channel. Maybe we'll start one, but Disaster Daters episodes I upload here on YouTube. That said, you can support the Pop Report on YouTube. Andy's like, tell people to subscribe. You have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm doing my best right now, guys. Feel like I'm losing my I'm like, when it rains, it pours. I'm hanging on by a thread, but it's okay because we have a lot of good, fun tea that we will get into in just a moment. What should we start with? Phaedra Parks. Is she returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let's see. Is she? Lots of hi guys. Thank you for all the love in the live chat. Love you. Appreciate you. Hi Anaconda. Hi Nina. Hi Josh. Hi Russ. Hi Stacy. Hi Danny. Hi Jay Hill. Hi Mallory. Hi at Lynette. Yeah, at Lynette Martinez. What up? Yay! Thank you guys for subscribing to the Pop Report on YouTube. Okay, Phaedra Parks. Get it, Park. Phaedra Parks. Booty, rocking everywhere. I found you, Miss New Booty. Okay. So Phaedra Parks, I guess, is in negotiations. It's not official yet. We know Kenya Moore has exited the show. And so a new report just came out that Phaedra Parks is currently, according to Love B. Scott, currently negotiating a potential return to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She likely would come back as a friend, is what I'm assuming, because they're halfway through filming the new season. They also have Cynthia Bailey, who was supposed to be filming just like a little bit, and now she's filming even more a bit. So yeah, we'll have a lot of OG blood. I don't know how well Phaedra knows any of the other newbies. Obviously, we saw Phaedra and Portia when they did the Watch What Happens Live 15-year anniversary, which was great. It was great to kind of see them back. So maybe we'll get a couple of scenes with Portia and Phaedra, which is interesting because, yeah, that was interesting because remember when Phaedra left the show, now that I remembered, like I'm clicking back, when they left, like Phaedra started the rumor about Portia and Candy, and that was cuckoo crazy. I don't know. They have to do everything they can to try and save Atlanta. I saw mixed reviews online of like some fans being like, why are they bringing back Phaedra? What does that have to do with anything? Like, how is she going to save the show if they have all these newbies and they're trying to like move the show forward, but then they're taking us back by bringing in Cynthia and bringing in Phaedra? And who knows? As of right now, it sounds like they're probably going to end up cutting Kenya. There was a new report that came out about Kenya Moore saying that she wasn't fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta and she wasn't formally accused of revenge porn, which again just continues to add to all of the conflicting reports, especially about I don't know, about like what is really going on with Kenya and her situation with that Brit girl and the posters that she made. I don't know. At this point, it's like nobody knows what's really happening. And I don't know if I believe Kenya. I don't know if I believe these anonymous sources. I'm just sad that Kenya's not coming back. I like Kenya. I like Kenya's antics. Kenya was a great villain. Kenya always moved the show forward. Kenya was a staple on the show. I was looking forward to Kenya and Portia being back together. I would have loved to have seen Kenya, Portia, and Phaedra all back together. But, at least we still got Drew. As long as we got Drew, which is sarcasm because we all know I love Drew. She's just quite the housewife. I will say Drew has been looking good though. If you actually look at her looks, and she's been serving lately, and I was like, okay, rock that sheen. We can't have anything nice. I know. This is why we can't have nice things, darling, because we break them. I had to take them away. Let's talk about Rachel. Rachel Leviss. Oh boy, don't we love Rachel Leviss updates? Aren't they so fun? Because they just are always, always interesting. Oh, look at there was this in this Twitter. I saw this earlier. This Twitter account because Lala, I guess Lala Kent was on her podcast and she was talking about how the fans hate Lisa Rinna and they just have to let the mouse go at this point. They're like, oh my God, like, what is your grudge against Lisa Rinna? Like, she's doing fine. She's thriving. And she made a good point in the sense that, like, Lisa Rinna is thriving outside of Housewives World. When you look at Housewives World, the fans will drag her because they only know her from the Housewives lens. But outside of that, Lisa Rinna is actually doing really well. She's doing really well in the fashion world. She's walking runways. She's on covers of magazines. Like she's actually her beauty line is doing well. I know people don't like her, but that is the reality. Is she's doing just fine outside of she's doing just fine outside of Royal Housewives. And Lala's like, listen, this woman's thriving. She's fine. She's good. Everyone's sending all this crazy negativity to her still, like, needs to get over. And I retweeted that. And I was like, yeah, nothing Lala said here was wrong. Or I don't think Lala was wrong here. And there were a lot of people who were like, I don't like Lala, but I actually agree. Like, people need to let Lisa Rinna, like, go. Like, she's not even part of Housewives World anymore. But it was funny because then I went on Twitter and this account, I'll give them a shout out, The Real House Gay of CT, said, does it hurt being up Lala's ass all the time? And then they literally photoshopped this entire meme of my head sticking out of Lala's ass. And I just thought it was hilarious. And I screenshot it and I sent it to all of my friends. So like, this is actually fucking funny. Which I just thought was, sometimes the internet has too much time on their hands and they actually make me laugh. And that one made me laugh. I thought it was funny. So LOLs. But Rachel Leviss, when we have these updates about Rachel, I'm just like, girlfriend, what are we doing? So here we go again. Mm. So I guess on her podcast, she says that she misses her friendships with the Vanderpump Rules cast. Her exact quote is, "Mm-mm. I miss my friendships with all of them in a strange way. I can say sincerely that I do miss my friendship with Scheana, just like traveling to San Diego and hanging out with her and her daughter and talking about, oh, I don't know, just hanging out and having fun. Heck, I even miss Lala. I miss Lala's feisty energy and thinking back to some of the interactions, like our most heated moments. I think there's part of me now that understands Lala a lot more after experiencing this entire scandal. I have an appreciation for Lala. Even Katie, like there was a moment back when James brought us all to Palm Springs for our surprise engagement, and Katie and I had a good moment in the pool. And that could have been a good friendship too, but I did not prioritize those friendships. I think I miss everyone except for James. This bitch straight up said that she did not prioritize those friendships. Baby girl, not only did you not prioritize these friendships, you burned them to the ground. Katie, the reason she's not your friend is because you were making out with her man when she told you not to. Like you literally were actively pursuing her ex-husband while they were going through a divorce. What did like how did you think that was going to go over well? That's more than just like not watering the friendship. Hello? And then Scheana, you literally accused her of punching you and filed a temporary restraining order against her and had to have her removed from the reunion and had to tape separate segments with her because like she wasn't able to be on the same set as you. Like, do you not like I get you miss your friendships, but also you don't have these friendships are done. You burned yourself in all of that. And not only that, but you also never apologized to these people. Remember, she didn't apologize to Katie in that finale where yeah, in the finale, wherever she's at, they just finished their like second or first, I don't know what number it was of the something about her sandwiches, and they just did the tasting and they were all at Sir. And then Rachel went up to her and then she was mean to Terry. She's like, "What, Terry?" Remember that? She was mean to Terry, and then she was mean to Katie, saying, like, "I don't care about your feelings anymore." I'm just like, yo. Bro, chill. Bridges were burned by her. They were blown the fuck up. She fucked their man. Yeah, that's she's just like, God, I wish I would have nurtured those friendships more. How about you didn't fuck all their men? Like, how about that? You know? And then Lala, like even Lala, who tried to throw the dog a bone, tried to throw a bitch a bone and been like, here, let me give you a call to like make up or like at least open the bridge and possibly even give you a chance to rejoin the show. Lala reached out to her and then she didn't respond to Lala and then questioned Lala's motives in doing that. And she's like, oh, see, it was on camera, which means Lala never really cared about me. And then she said that she was never really friends with Scheana and Ariana and that they were never really her. Like, remember when she said that? She was like, yeah, I wasn't even that close with them. We were really only friends when we were filming the show. I'm just like, Rachel needs a refund from the Meadows. I agree, Jen. I don't know. I mean, they gave her something. They gave her a good victim narrative that she just continued. She's just not in touch with reality. She's like, oh, I wish I would have really nurtured my friendship with Katie Maloney. Baloney, Rachel. Like, come on. No. No, you don't wish you would have like the best way to nurture that relationship is by not trying to bang her man, you know? Like that's a really good start. Don't make out with him after she told you not to. And then go on camera and be like, I don't care if she's mad at us anyway. LOL. Like they're just little things that we can do like that can preserve those friendships. Just saying. Just throwing it out there, you know? Well, I'm throwing that out there before I have to throw this booty up on the street corner. I just wanted to give a shout out to my pals at Dry Farm Wines. Dry Farm Wines is my favorite all natural wine, clean wine. It's a non toxic wine. I like to call it my hangover free wine because they are sugar free, low carb, keto friendly, paleo friendly, no toxic additives in them. and it's a curated box. You put in your preferences. It's a curated box they send straight to your door. There's reds, there's whites, whatever your preference is. You can get a mixed box. They'll ship it directly to you. It's a monthly subscription, or you get to decide how often you want the subscription. But it's just good, clean wine that you know you can trust that doesn't have toxic additives in it. Like I said, low carb. No sugar. Like, come on. Who's going to want to not have, like, who's going to want to drink wine with extra carbs and extra sugar in it? No, thank you. Okay. So go to dryfarmwines.com/Zack. And better yet, when you give your first order, you get your first bottle for just a penny. So go and claim your penny bottle of wine. Go to dryfarmwines.com/ZACK. Dryfarmwines.com/Zack. That's ZACK. Dryfarmwines.com/Zack. And also, you guys know I have my pups, Sky and Sully. They're now a year and a half, growing so fast and giant big boys, right? Well, one thing that I do really love is this brand called Yum Wolf. And so I've been feeding my dogs Yum Wolf for months and months and months now. Look at this. I feed them Yum Wolf Perfect Kibble, which is yummy, delicious, soft, chewy, artisan dog food. 14 simple ingredients. It's slow baked, gluten free, all the good things to make sure that your doggy is eating a good, balanced, healthy diet. The founder even wrote a book about the benefits of cocoa megas and healthy fats for dogs. So it's packed with fresh chicken, eggs, coconut oil, coconut glycerin, gluten-free oats, whole peas, carrots, blueberries, cranberries, chia seeds, beef liver, seaweed, pumpkin, vitamins and minerals that your doggies need. So please go give them a try. It's slow cooked to retain high nutrition. Doggies love it. Sky and Sully love their Yum Wolf Perfect Kibble. So if you want to give them a try, go to yumwolf.com/Zack and you'll get 30% off your first order. That's yumwolf.com, YUM WOOF, yumwolf.com, not wolf, but woof, like a woof woof, yumwolf.com/Zack, ZACK, and get that 30% off right now. Go give your dog some good, clean, yummy dog food. Okay. It's called Perfect Kibble, and it's not like regular kibble where it has all those toxic ingredients in them. This is not the junk food. This is the good, healthy, quality food that your dogs will love. Yumwolf.com/Zack. Okay, let's talk Jersey. So we do have the new well, the finale is going to be coming in a couple of weeks. We have this upcoming Monday is when I believe they're going to film the reunion, which is not a reunion. Teresa Giudice was just on Kelly and Mark, and she said that it's not a reunion. They're not calling it a reunion. She's not sure what they're calling it, but it's something. They're calling it something, and it's going to be like a recap to the season. And so I'm looking forward to seeing. I feel like this season of Jersey has gotten better. It's had its moments. It's been a little slow, but I feel like it's getting better. And I'm looking forward to this big explosive finale where we have Danielle Cabral and she throws like a pitcher of water, or tries to throw a pitcher of water at Jen, or she does something with the pitcher of water, right? And it falls. And it like is a big commotion. But from what I've heard about the finale, it sounds really good. It sounds like it's going to be an exciting finale. And hopefully whatever this wrap-up special is going to be will also be worth it. But with all of that, Melissa Gorga is saying that we need some sort of cast shakeup. She was just interviewed, basically saying that, you know, she doesn't think she's going anywhere. They never do, right? Everyone's always like, I'm not planning on going anywhere. But so she was talking to E about the future of Jersey, and she said that I think there's a need for a small shakeup. I don't know if we need a large shakeup, but I do think a couple of things need to change. And then she talks about how two of her cast members, you know, have been caught doing some really bad things and they're really toxic and we need to cut them. And I think she's probably referring to Jen, Aiden, and Teresa. And then Teresa, like I said, was just on Kelly and Mark. And Teresa's like, yeah, no. She said, she said, I'm not leaving. I started the show. And when Bravo wants me to leave, that's when I'll leave. And I was like, oof. So seems like no casting decisions have been made. I'm assuming production's going to be on pause for a minute while they try to figure out what their next step is going to be. But I wouldn't be mad if we had a bit of a cast shakeup. I don't know how the show moves forward, though. I don't even know what I want to see about the show moving forward, but it's just clear that this era of Jersey has come to an end. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do another Vanderpump Rules situation where it's like we kind of bring everything to a close. We bring everything to a wrap up. I'm hearing that they want the cast to react to the final episode, and that's kind of what this reunion special will be about, is them reacting to everything and hopefully having some sort of resolution to some of the conflicts that they had this season. I don't know. We'll see. Trish says, do we think we could survive without both of them? Possibly. I mean, it would be a big, fresh shakeup, right? A full reboot, probably similar to like RHONJ or similar to what Atlanta was trying to do and they weren't able to do because they lost Kenya. Now they're like, let's get Cynthia back in the mix more. Let's add Phaedra back into the mix. So we'll have to see how it all plays out. But I hear that this finale is juicy. It's Miss Juicy, baby. All right. Well, I'm curious. Leave a comment below. Let me know, who would you rather see stay, Melissa or Teresa? I think the show, or maybe we get rid of both of them. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Phaedra will save her Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if she's going to save it. The show's already been filmed for the most part. Like the season's pretty deep into it, that if they bring Phaedra in, it would only be for like a couple of episodes at the end of the season. I honestly have no clue, unless they are like really trying to restructure the season outside of losing Kenya, because I hear they're planning to edit Kenya out. That way they don't have to pay her. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what we get. But we have Salt Lake City that's supposed to be returning soon. We have OC that's returning this week. I was invited to one of the OC premiere parties, but it's all the way in San Diego, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it because it's so far away. I would love to, but I'm like, really going to go 2 hours just to San Diego? I don't know. Susan says, I think Melissa deserves a chance without Teresa. I agree. We've never gotten to see Melissa without Teresa. That would be, interesting to see if they could carry it. Who knows? I don't know. But like I said, guys, there's a new episode of Disaster Daters out right now. Wednesday, there will be a new episode of The Pop Report coming out. We're talking all about Gypsy Rose's pregnancy, some things that we think you should be watching or things that you could be skipping. What else do we talk? We talk a lot about it. The sequel to The Devil Wears Prada. We get into all of that and those details of what's to come. So yeah, go show some love, show some support for the Pop Report, and listen to a new episode of Disaster Daters out right now. You can watch it exclusively on Spotify. And I believe this week is when we'll start releasing full video episodes of Disaster Daters. I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you'll get episode 1, 2, and 3 of the new season. So you'll be able to watch those and binge those and catch up. But please support on Spotify, support on Apple, continue to leave reviews. They are really helpful. If you want to keep up with me at all, you can follow me at Just Plain Zack all over the internet. Follow the podcast at No Filter with Zack. Send me good vibes. Send me healing energy. I'm, like I said, hanging on by a thread right now. My body is just more down. I feel like I have a little bit of a cold. I was able to watch on Spotify for free. Yes, guys, Spotify podcasts are free, so you don't need to pay for a premium subscription. You can watch No Filter, Disaster Daters, and The Pop Report. You can actually watch all 3 of them full video for free on Spotify. So you can go show Spotify some love. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. What's today? Tuesday? Okay. Yeah. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. Talk to you later. Ciao for now. Bye. Bye.